Hey guys, I'm Dark Barbarian. Today we're making a new Town Hall 8 hybrid base. You guys really liked the Town Hall 8 base I made a few weeks ago, so I'm back with another one. The main feature of that base was centralized clan castle, but this time I tried doing something different. The main feature of this base is going to be the intentional outer openings, which will force opponents' troops to go where we want them to go. I will tell you more about this later in the video. But before that, I would like to thank our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is a huge turn-based RPG game where you can collect champions and put them together in teams to fight against other players and epic bosses, with a ton of in-game challenges. You can play it alone, or play it with your friends to make the experience even better. My favorite thing about this game is the insane graphics. I mean, it's crazy how Plarium managed to make a mobile game look this good. It's available on both mobile and PC for absolutely free, so you can play it on a platform of your choice. You can see a gameplay of me trying to fight a dragon in the dungeon map. Raid has a massive player base with over 25 million downloads, more than 1 million players play this game every single day, there are over 216,000 clans, and more than 10 billion PvE battles have been fought so far. It's easy to get started as you can seek help from the active Discord community with over 92,000 players, or you could simply search for raid guides and strategies on YouTube and Reddit. There's a ton of content available there to help you give a head start. To get started, simply click on the link at the top of description. If you go through that special link, you'll find your rewards in the inbox button, right here. New players will get 100,000 silver with 50 gems for free. Along with that, you'll get a really good champion, Adjudicator, which will help you in starting out for the first few months in the game. Make sure you hurry up as this is a limited time offer, available only for the next 30 days. So give Raid Shadow Legends a try, it's definitely worth checking out. I will see you guys after the speed build, so don't forget to watch the base analysis where I'll do a breakdown of the base so that you can understand why I'm putting certain buildings in certain places.
It's always you. It's always you. It's always you. It's always you. Keep falling for you. Why do I keep feeling this pain? It's like I'm going for insane. It's nothing left to say. It is don't let it be. Away from me, away from me. It's always you. 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 Keep falling for you. It's always you. It's always you. Keep falling for you. Keep falling for you. Keep falling for you. I'm going for insane. It's nothing left to say. It is time, let it be. Away from me, away from me. It's always you. 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 Keep falling for you. Keep falling for you. Keep falling for you.
Let's do the base analysis. Let's start with the main feature of this base which makes it so effective. These intentional outer openings. To some people this might seem as a problem. They would say, "Oh, the base is open, attackers can easily take out those defenses, this base so bad, haha lol." But the thing is, we could have closed those compartments easily, as we had some walls left over, but we decided not to, because we are going to use this in our advantage. Those openings help us in forcing opponents' troops to go where we want them to go. For example, in this clip, giants went straight for the cannon because of the opening. There we have placed a giant bomb along with some small bombs, which will get triggered on giant's path to cannon. This forced opponent to use an early heal spell to save his giants, which means now the opponent has to clear the whole base with just 2 remaining heal spells, which is quite hard. Considering the defensive placements we've done, which I will discuss in a bit, we have created openings on each side of the base so that the opponent can't avoid these traps. If the attacker attacks from this side, we have placed 2 spring traps here which will help us in taking out troops worth 28 housing space. Same applies to the other 2 sides, so you can see opponent has to go through at least one of these, if the attacker using the farming ground attacks like G-Weehi, G-Barch etc. Now some of you might have a doubt, what if someone tries to create their own path using wall breakers to avoid the traps? Well, yes, this indeed is a genuine worry, but I made this base such way it's quite hard to make your own path. Giants will go for those openings no matter what. One dude tried doing that, you can see what happened with him. The openings aren't the only good thing about this base, there is more to it. Take a look at the number of compartments we have. There is literally not more than 3 buildings in a single compartment. Having so many compartments in a base definitely makes it harder for the opponent because the troops are usually stuck on walls, either they all die out or they run out of time. Now let's take a look at other things we have on this base. The town hall is well protected in the center, which is a good thing as we want to save that 1 star and the loot in it, as much as possible. Now coming to the defenses, it is quite hard to make a base that is balanced from all the sides at Town Hall 8 because the defense buildings are odd in number, so you have to really plan out where to place the buildings so that no side is left weak to certain types of attacks. Mortars are placed towards the outer compartments of the base, because we want them to protect us against spam attacks, like Barch and mass goblins, but they not only protect the outer buildings of the base, they are placed in such a way that they pretty much cover the whole base. Archer towers are placed in each corner of the base so that no side is left weaker to air attacks. Bomb towers and wizard towers are placed in the core of the base to protect them and provide strength to the layout. They are placed in different compartments so that they don't get taken out altogether. Air defenses are placed in different compartments in the core with a well-paired air sweeper that makes this base pretty good against air attacks. Even though this base isn't really designed for war, but you can still try using it wars because of the fact that it defends pretty well against dragon attacks. Let me explain you why. It is pretty well known thing amongst dragon attackers to start their attack behind the air sweeper, so most people would start their attacks from this side, but to make it harder for them we have placed our barbarian king, along with multiple high hitpoint storages in the way of dragons, so that they have to take them out before reaching to the air defenses. Plus the clan castle is placed at a distance, so that it doesn't get triggered instantly. It is supposed to get triggered when the opponent's dragons are closest to our air defenses, so that clan castle troops can distract opponent's dragon, while they are in the range of our air defenses, so this side goes out of equation. We have placed high hitpoint storages in front of air defenses on other sides too, which will give them extra protection. Here's a quick replay to prove the explanation. As you can see, base only got 56% against the strongest Town Hall 8 troops, dragons. That is pretty epic. But the thing is, dragons are way too strong, so no matter what we do, they can get 3 stars if the attacker knows funneling and stuff, but at least we can do something to stop those who are not skilled enough. Cannons are placed evenly to provide a good balance to the base, so overall you can say the base is perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Now, coming to the storages, they are placed in different compartments, unlike the bases you usually see, where most of the storages are placed in a single compartment. Coming to traps placements. Although, I've already discussed why I've placed traps in these spots, but I would like to explain the reason why I put those giant bombs and Teslas over there. When someone attacks using giants and wizards, what usually happens is that giants go for the defensive buildings, while wizards go towards the outer buildings. This is where we can take advantage of this opportunity and take all of them out using a giant bomb. This trick worked for me quite often in the previous builds, so I added it in this build too. The Teslas are placed there for the hogs and giants so that it can distract them and make them step on the spring traps closer to them. Now, coming to the outer buildings, you can customize their placements according to your choice or place them just like I did, but make sure you don't put the same type of collectors altogether, otherwise, the opponent will take all your loot in the collectors easily. That's it for the base analysis. Now, let's head to replays. Even though the base itself is strong enough, having troops in your clan castle can help a lot, as clan castle troops will help you in wasting opponent's troops and time, so having Valkyrie for normal defenses and Dragon for war defense is recommended, but if your clan can't donate you those, anything will do the job. Now, I'm gonna let the replays play, so that you can see how this base actually works. After watching these replays, go straight to the comment section. I've left a copy link for this base in the first pinned comment, so that you guys can easily copy it. That's it for the video. I will see you guys in the next one.